Talk us through the ins and outs of exactly what's happening in Germany right now, and how is the government going to fund this €60 billion gap? What's your view?
Good morning, Dan. I would say it's complicated, it's chaotic, and it's sometimes even clueless. Well, there is this €60 billion hole in the budget. Well, it is not only for 2024, but it is actually for the period 24 to 2027. That is one thing. So it's a longer-term issue. Maybe to keep it simple, the government has always tried now to combine additional investments, support for the economy, while at the same time trying to present a balanced budget. So how did they do this? With off-budget vehicles, special purpose vehicles. The Constitutional Court now said that one of these vehicles is not really in line with the Constitution, but there are more. There are more than 20 off-budget vehicles that the government uses in order to stick to this constitutional debt brake. So they will now try to either announce more emergencies in order to have the suspension of the fiscal debt brake, or what they have to do is cut expenditures or increase taxes.
Carsten, cut through the jargon for us here. What exactly does the debt brake mean, and what will releasing it do?
The debt brake means that you more or less basically have to run balanced budgets every year. So there is, you can run a debt deficit of minus 0.3. It is also slightly cyclically adjusted. So again, it is complicated, but basically run a balanced budget unless there is an emergency to the economy that would allow you to deviate from the balanced budget amendment. That is what it is. And over the last year, since the start of the pandemic, there had been the suspension of the fiscal debt brake, so the government could run deficits in order to support the economy. Now we're moving into the next phase, and that is no longer the emergency of a pandemic, but it is the emergency, in my view, of an economy that is structurally weak and that needs a lot of structural transitions. But that is something the constitutional debt brake has not foreseen. And this is now where the government and also the legal experts are struggling with. How can you finance all the structural transitions the country needs while sticking to the constitutional fiscal debt brake?